I'm Lauren Paine, and I am fiercely fighting blood cancer. Okay, so here's the deal. This is a 10-week campaign. It runs from May 7th to July 17th. So that means that we have 10 weeks to raise as much money and make as big of an impact as we possibly can. So here's how it works. Every dollar counts as a vote. So the candidate who raises the most money wins. And at the end of the day, this campaign is about fighting blood cancer, and my heart is to make as big of an impact as possible. But you guys all know that I am competitive as all get out, and I want to win this campaign, but I can't do it alone. So I need you today to go to laurenforlls.org and cast your vote, whether that's $5, $500, $5,000, or $50,000. I need your vote today, so thanks for your partnership. My why for running for Leukemia Lymphoma Society Man and Woman of the Year. So of course it was a huge honor and very humbling to have someone like Danielle, who's one of my heroes, biggest inspirations, and dearest friends, and my client, of course, nominate me. I really wanted to make sure I knew my why behind the what of running for this campaign. And so I drilled down on that, and at first I thought, well, I haven't had blood cancer. None of my family members have had blood cancer. Am I really the right person to run because I don't have as direct of a relationship with blood cancer like many people do? I mean, I know Danielle, but I've never experienced it. And it just wrestled and went back and forth. And it was very sobering to take a step back and think about just her entire fight. And I watched her video and I heard her story again. And it just really pierced me about all the pain and suffering that she and so many, many other people go through when they face the ugly battle of cancer. And I thought, why in the world can I not die to myself, so to speak, and, go through some struggle and challenge for 10 weeks to fight for them? And, and then it went back to just my life's mission, and what I feel like God's calling is on my life is, He's given me a life, and He's given me health. He's given me a specific gifts and talents, and He calls me to steward those for the good of others and the glory of Him. And so whenever I really thought about, okay, all the pieces are coming together, this campaign is one of the best ways that I can live out my life's calling to impact others for good and glorify God and really use my gifts and talents to the fullest capacity for Him. And so I'm super thrilled and passionate and excited and just competitive as all get out about fiercely fighting blood cancer and winning this campaign. Everything that I had planned or ways to fundraise has been changed. So the reality is, many of you might be asking yourselves the question, why in the world would Lauren be raising money at a time like this? Why now? I mean, we're in a global pandemic. We're in one of the worst economic crises in our world's history, and she's asking me for money to fight blood cancer. That does not make sense to me. And let me tell you, I had the same questions run through my brain as well, and truly second-guessed if I should move forward with the commitment of this campaign. But I'm here to tell you that there are 3 very compelling and strong reasons why now actually is the best time for us to be giving and fighting this fight against blood cancer. Number 1, giving is arguably the best medicine to ease pain. When you think about we're in pain and our knee-jerk reaction is I've got to focus on myself and help myself. But at the end of the day, there is data and scientific research that shows that giving and serving others is actually one of the best remedies for pain and for improving mental health. Number 2 is we are fighting this battle for the most vulnerable in our population at this time. These people are fighting not just one battle, but 2. They're fighting cancer and they're fighting COVID-19. The third reason is that the Leukemia Lymphoma Society is among the highest integrity nonprofits in the United States. You can check them out on Charity Navigator, but the coolest part is that less than 10 cents per dollar goes to pay expenses, and the rest goes right back to the cure for blood cancer and the care for those who are fighting. I'm Lauren Paine, and I am fiercely fighting blood cancer, and I'm also fiercely fighting to win this campaign, but I can't do it without your help. So please go visit laurenforlls.org today and cast your vote.